The only way to fix what's broken in America ain't left or right or how many likes you get. It's hearts getting right, souls aware, hands lifted high in a humble prayer. Yeah, the only way to fix what's broken in America is with God.
Hey guys, welcome back, Bushcraft Family, with another video. And today we're going to talk some news. And I'll give you the facts and everything, and then you decide how you want to go with it and whatnot. But too often nowadays, excuse me, too often nowadays, we hear in the news, plane crash this, or accident this, or strange this, or nothing, and yesterday, a North Dakota state legislator and a pilot have been killed in a fiery single-engine plane crash. Liz Conmy died after the plane she was traveling in smashed down into a suburban park shortly after takeoff. Now, I'll give you some more details. And this whole thing was on film from street cams or people's houses and stuff. It was all filmed and everything. And one of the worst parts of this, they just took off, so the plane was completely filled up with fuel. Nearby home captured the moment the plane plummeted and exploded into a fiery ball. It's understood the plane had just left Crystal Airport on Saturday morning when it crashed down into a green space in Brooklyn Park, north of Minneapolis. Emergency services raced to the small park to find the wreckage engulfed in flames. Debris was scattered across the park as smoke could be seen from the wreckage miles away. Crews extinguished the fire, but neither could of her and the pilot, who was not identified at the time, could be saved. Radar records show the plane took off at 11:30 a.m. and was traveling north before it just disappeared from tracking systems. Just 20 minutes later, cops were notified of the horrors that smashed from terrified bystanders. Now, that might just seem like a horrible accident, and my prayers go out to all the families involved with Liz Conmy and the pilot. Now, just finding out, I did a little digging about this to see, what was what, because nowadays you kind of want to do stuff like this because you don't want to kind of miss anything, so to speak. Well, let's just put it here. One of the things she had been working on for a good while with other senators was what do they call it? It's I forget what I'm trying to find the docket number. Maybe it's on this other page. Oh, HB 1624, offering school breakfast and lunch at no cost, and the school meals fund to provide appropriate, meals for low income kids and stuff like that. Which to me it should already be that way. But we won't get into that. Anyways, the bill mandates that public schools in North Dakota must offer breakfast and lunch at no cost to enrolled students upon request, and allowed non-public, tribal, public charter, and Bureau of Indian Education funded schools to do the same. Now, one of the things that's interesting is this didn't go through, because, not saying this is one of the issues or whatever, but the state treasurer would have funded $65 million to transfer to the state just for meals for kids and stuff. And it would have taken effect July 1st, 2026. Now, we look down here for the 12 sponsors, which you have to have for this to go through and stuff like that, or to be put up for legislation. So, Liz Conmy was a Democrat. Everybody else that was on this committee was Republican, and she did vote both sides. She's one that has voted on the Republican side many times. Not saying this is cause for, conspiracy, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just providing information, and then you take it from there. Anyways, this bill has been, it is dead now. Not saying why or what or anything like that, or what was involved or anything like that. I'm just giving you information, and again, should be sending prayers to the families that are involved. What happened in those 30-some minutes where the plane disappeared on radar and then crashed into the park in Minneapolis. Hopefully there's more that comes out of this, that we get some more information. And again, a lot of times when these things come out, it's so hush hush, they don't give you any information. So, the internet puts the information out, and unfortunately, a lot of the information is not true. I will leave all the links and everything down below so you guys can check this out for yourself, the story, the bill, and the whole shebang. Now, again, this was school lunches it's a government funding for North Dakota. That's what she was a representative of. And it failed. The second one that failed was 22 yes and 24 no's. So, again, I'm not saying it's the next time around they would have had more support or not enough support, but I don't know. We don't know these things. We only get little tidbits of what the media discloses for a lot of this stuff. So, with that, I'm just going to let you guys go with that. And I want to hear in the comments what you guys think about this. Until next time, like always, God bless.